I'm Don Frazier. I want to welcome you to Introduction to Texas Studies. This course is designed to be just that, an introduction, a way of getting to know Texas as a discrete area of study. Now, we're going to talk about a lot of things, a lot of different topics, and there's going to be a lot of content, but really you're supposed to just have fun with it. Sit back and think about the things that excite you the most, and then let's figure out a Texas context for that. So, as you're taking a look at the course content, understand that this is really just a way to whet your appetite for upper division courses that will follow. So as you're going through the course, think about what really grabs your attention, what excites you, what you want to actually work a little deeper into. And those will be the topics that you'll pursue in your exercises and assignments to a greater detail. Now, one of the things that you're going to have to do almost immediately is to consider your own pu'a. Pu'a is a Comanche word that talks about your identity. People, the Comanches believe, all contain a certain pu'a, some power that is given to them both by the people around them that tell them what their power is, but also from the voices within, the stories that you tell yourself, the confidence or lack of confidence that you may have in your own abilities. The Comanches sent their young men and women out to find their way in the world. Well, people have pu'a, but sometimes so do larger entities and larger corporate collections of people, let's say even nations. Texas may have a pu'a of its own. One of the things that we often think about is that Texas has some sort of exceptional attitude, exceptional contribution to the overall American story. Well, what is that Texas exceptionalism? Is it real? Does it actually exist? Is Texas significantly different than, say, Connecticut or Iowa or Michigan or California? If so, what makes it so? And if so, how can you tell? What is it about Texas that really shines through? What are its symbols of this exceptionalism? Are these symbols real? Are they manufactured? Are they more of a marketing gimmick? Or is it something that was bought with blood and bone in order to make Texas what it is today? These are some of the things that we'll talk about. But we'll also talk about some pretty practical matters too. We'll talk about things like Texas industry. What's it like to do business in Texas? And what does Texas have a lot of? And what does Texas not have a lot of? Texas art, Texas literature, Texas on film. How do people portray Texas when they come to making movies or writing about it in books or even painting it? How do we conceptualize Texas and try to convey it from our eyes and our minds to others' eyes and others' minds? We are also going to talk about Texas heroes. We're going to talk a little bit about Texas history throughout, Texas culture, and boy, you can't do culture without food, so we're going to talk a little bit about Texas food as well. There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to explore just a little bit. Think of this as sort of a buffet of topics. And like any good buffet, there's going to be some things that you like and some things you care a little less for. But the way we've set this course up is you can go back through the line one more time and double up on the things you like, and you don't have to have another helping of the stuff you don't like. So sit back, enjoy this semester, and we'll be in contact from time to time as we go through this material together. Good luck and have fun.